Welcome to Virtual Neocon 2021. I'm Katie Pace, your host, and Neocon this year is a lot like work. It's hybrid. Hybrid work can be challenging, but it's also an opportunity for organizations and their design partners to reshape and rethink company culture. People returning to the office need places to re-energize and rebuild social connections, but they also need places to focus, all in a place with a thriving corporate culture. So if you're attending Neocon virtually this year, we're going to take you on some tours of our spaces. You're going to see essential solutions for hybrid work, including new products, new applications, and even new relationships. So what are we waiting for? Let's go. So as the world sat at home, it seems that we all became more acutely aware of comfort, and we sat in chairs of various quality, and that got the Steelcase design and engineering team thinking about the next generation of ergonomic chairs. So we are so excited today to introduce you to Steelcase Carmen. I'm joined by Mark Spoolhoff and Joy Ealing, two of our marketing and design leaders that helped bring this chair to life. So guys, Mark, tell us what makes this chair so comfortable.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're really excited to be here talking about Carmen. And part of the reason is that from a holistic standpoint, we were able to consider comfort into this chair. And part of the discrete elements that make up that really profound sense of comfort is the patented hybrid seat, the first to market live back mesh, and this extremely streamlined but flexible back. So you don't feel a harsh edge on any of this chair, no matter how you're sitting in it.
Awesome. Cool. And you can't look at this chair without thinking and talking about this performance textile. Joy, tell us, we're calling it Intermix, so tell us, Joy, about Intermix.
Yeah, Intermix is an exclusive weaving process that not only offers comfort and performance and a beautiful hand feel, but also offers a platform for diversity and expression. We have an industry-leading color range that you see here with proprietary 13 textile options and a variety of luxe finishes. We obviously wanted to go beyond black, white, and gray, so we also have our Intermix Classic, which is the translucent. We have an opaque, which offers a more luxurious and residential feel, and the color shifting, which creates some diversity as you rotate the chair through light and movement.
Awesome. Well, this chair certainly does go beyond in many ways. Mark, tell us more about how this chair goes beyond.
Yeah, so part of our understanding of chair is built through this whole idea of more organism than machine. And what that means to us is that we're trying to approximate nature in a better way or give more functionality to all of these different elements so that a back frame isn't just a back frame anymore. It's part of the compliant movement of this chair. As a result, we're able to take quite a bit of mass out of the chair. And that means that in a comparably outfitted chair or functional laden chair, we're about a third less the weight. And that's great news in terms of our own shipping, but also great news for the environment. We're putting less mass out there, and then all of those individual components are individually recyclable at the end of their life as well. So we have a great sustainability story with this as well.
Wow. So it sounds like a true engineering marvel and also a great sustainability story.
Absolutely.
Thanks, guys. So we know that as people are returning to work, the importance of having control and flexibility over their spaces has only increased. And of course, those trends were happening before the pandemic, but it seems more recently that they've really accelerated, especially as people have returned and have had to work in this new hybrid way. So we're going to talk a little bit more about that and some of the solutions we have with it. This is David Cooper, who's a director of the furniture category. Tell us about the Flex collection.
Yeah, definitely. It's hard to believe it's been about 2 years since we debuted the Flex collection at Neocon, and it was a product that really did reimagine how you could create spaces for today's hyper-collaborative, agile teams and give them the tools they need for today's way of working.
That's great. And now the Flex collection is growing again, right? Or grew and is growing,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, both. So we know flexibility is more important than it's ever been, and we're excited to show 5 new products that we're adding to the Flex collection. So one of them right here is Flex Active Frames. So Flex Active Frames is an adaptable space creation solution, and it's multi-use. So it solves for storage, connections between teams, and collaborative surfaces as well.
That's great. I love this. It feels like I'm at my kitchen island, right?
Yep,
At
exactly.
home.
We call this the work island, right? So you can imagine a team gathering around this. It could be for social, it could be for a meeting. We've got a boundary element here that brings in the digital element too, and so just a great hardworking space.
That's great. And these stools are new as well, right?
Yeah, yep. Any great kitchen island needs a great seating solution to go with it. And this is the new Flex Perch stool. So what I love about it is it puts you in this really active posture, right? So whether you're around a horizontal surface like this or a vertical surface like this, you're really in that kind of active collaborative mode. It's also super space efficient, right? So it nests like that, and it's got a wonderful sustainability story too.
Awesome. And speaking of collaboration, that remote collaboration is so critical and important these days. We're all doing it, and Flex is really designed to help support remote collaboration. Let's go take a look over here.
Yep, absolutely. So just about every meeting now is a hybrid collaborative meeting.
I can attest to that, yes.
So you come in here, here's a space that I think supports those types of meetings really well. So you're getting a sense of this kind of 360-degree planning that we talk about with Flex Active Frames, right? So on this side, it's really creating space. And for hybrid spaces, we talk about three things: ease, equity, and engagement. And creating a space like this creates one of those really engaging areas for a hybrid space. When we talk about equity, we're thinking about both the remote participant and the ones physically in the space. And that's where one of the other new products I think does a great job of that, which is the new Flex Media Cart here. And so this is a tech agnostic media solution, meaning it can host just about any technology element, and that's the ease component, right? So organizations can choose the technology that works best for them to make seamless transitions between digital content and inviting remote participants into the space too.
That's awesome. I love how you can express your personality too with some of those color options.
Yeah, great material palette on this card as well.
Yeah. Well, I feel like we can't leave this setting without talking about this over here, the social space. I have this beautiful Tom Dixon table and the active frames behind it.
Yeah, yep. So another take on a great hybrid space. This one, really one of those inviting kind of social spaces. So Active Frames brings this beautiful backdrop, and yeah, these Tom Dixon products are just absolutely gorgeous. But it's not a compromise solution, right? You've got digital content. You can bring in remote participants too, and this could be a really hardworking but also inspiring space.
Yeah. That's great. Well, thanks, David. So, hey, before we leave the Steelcase Flex collection, let's go to Grand Rapids and show a preview of the brand new Steelcase Flex personal spaces.
Hi, I'm Erin Kozak. Let's take a tour of Flex personal spaces. Supporting the me within we has always been a core principle of Flex, but our research told us there was more we could do to address privacy and focus at the workstation. After months of working from home, workers' expectations for privacy, comfort, and control of their space have only increased. Flex Personal Spaces addresses these needs by greatly enhancing the workstation experience. The foundation of personal spaces are desks and privacy wraps, which together support over a dozen possible workstation configurations. The signature element is the privacy wrap that provides 3 dimensions of privacy. It limits visual distractions, reduces noise, and it just feels comfortable. The moment you sit in one of these spaces, you'll immediately get it. This particular application gives users ultimate control over their workstation. The desk moves independently from the privacy wrap, allowing users to configure for a video call, have heads-down focus time, or switch up the configuration to collaborate with teammates, like Brian and Carrie are doing here. Let's take a look at another application that Sarah's sitting in. Hey, Sarah. Sarah is sitting in an application that incorporates our signature privacy experience in a more traditional workstation layout, bringing increased privacy and comfort into an efficient footprint. 2 key elements provide many possibilities, and when combined together, they create workstations that support a range of privacy, adaptability, and space planning, all with the flexibility that you come to expect from the Flex collection. Thanks.
Thanks, Erin. We're back in Chicago now with Orangebox, now part of the Steelcase family of brands. And you'll know that in hybrid workplaces, and I can personally attest to this, people are always looking for places to take video calls or just places to get away and concentrate. This Air 3 pod is a great way to add privacy to the open plan. And what's so special about this Air 3 pod is the patented louvers, which open and close, and that really helps with airflow and also the acoustics of the pod itself. In here, you'll notice we have the new Orangebox Current chair. That's an all-mesh chair that doesn't have a bulky mechanism. It's super simple to set up and very easy to install. It's a great, comfortable new chair from Orangebox. So now we're going to take a look at some other new products from Orangebox on the QT, and for that, we're going to go to Grand Rapids.
Hi, I'm Jacob Bagley, Regional Rep for Orangebox here in the Americas. As you know, Steelcase and Orangebox have been working together for some time now, and we're proud of the work that we've done. Most importantly, the solutions we are bringing to the market on a global level. We know that the workplace is rapidly changing, and our workspaces must evolve with it. Hybrid is here to stay, and hybrid is hard. We now must juggle a combination of work styles in the office, at home, and in shared spaces, all of which will require new solutions to help us stay connected both physically and virtually. Orangebox offers a range of products for video conferencing, privacy, and focus needs, including our Air 3 pods and a brand new product called On the QT. I'm excited to tell you more about On the QT. On the QT is a phone booth that is smart, comfortable, and an intuitive space to take a call or simply just to think for a while. This product comes in 2 heights with options for left or right hinge door openings. The tall booth is just over 7 feet tall, which is perfect for a quick call. And our short booth is just over 6 feet tall with integrated furniture designed for those users who need to stay a little bit longer for video calls. As you would expect, we kept acoustics top of mind when designing On the QT. We're not your average square booth. Our shape is both unique and functional. It's what we call the kink, the angled wall in front of the user. The kink blocks sound inside and out the booth. Similar to a recording studio, where the angled glass between the producer and the artist reflect the sound down to the ground. We also use laminated glass that's light in weight and seals out unwanted sounds. As you step into the booth, there are 2 upholstered baffles, the lean pad and the privacy screen. Both absorb low and high frequencies. Additionally, behind the baffles are felt panels and acoustic cassette walls that absorb sound and insulate the booth. As you can see, when you open the door, the ventilation, lights, and occupancy indicator turn on automatically. The integrated work surface is spacious so you can set your things down, such as your laptop, your cell phone, or whatever else you need to work for that day. There's also storage underneath the seat for your bag. While you're in the booth, you can be confident that the air quality exceeds BIFMA guidelines of 10 air changes per hour, which we've exceeded and almost doubled with our dual fans and ventilation system. We're also providing more choice and control with a variety of exterior and interior options. You can also choose from a wide range of materials and components such as whiteboards to allow for even more collaboration and smart working spaces. We know that things are changing faster than ever, and your space needs to be adaptable and future-proofed. On the QT was designed with this in mind. It's easy to assemble, going up in just about 2 hours, and it's designed for a facility team to easily move to another space. Simply just remove the outer cladding and move a pallet jack underneath the unit. I hope you can see how On the QT is unlike any other phone booth out there. With its unique smart design, seated and standing options, customizable features, easy assembly and mobility, it's an optimal solution for today's hybrid workplace.
Thanks, Jacob. Orangebox is such an innovative brand. There's so much more they're working on. So now we want to give you a preview of something that's coming to the Americas and Asia Pacific very soon called Campers and Dens. This product is available in EMEA now and will be coming soon to the Americas. Campers and Dens delivers layers of privacy through pods, cabins, and awnings, and provides flexibility and choice thanks to its wide range of configurations. It's a beautiful and refined piece of interior architecture, and it offers a customizable canvas designers and organizations can have fun with. It's another way to provide people and teams more privacy in the office. Just a reminder, that is a preview, and we'll look forward to having Campers and Dens in Americas and Asia Pacific soon. Now we're going to go to the back of the showroom and hear from Trevor Dieters, leader of the Smart and Connected team, as he shares with us Desk Wizard, a new device for desk sharing.
Thanks, Katie. So our customers are looking to Steelcase to help them as they transition to a shared desking model, and we have a great simple solution for them with the new Desk Wizard. The new Desk Wizard has edge-lit LED lights that are in green and red, like the Room Wizard, that clearly signal the availability of a shared desk. Users can book in advance using a software desk booking solution, or if they need to book on demand, they simply scan this QR code. It opens up that desk in the app. They press reserve, and as soon as they do that, the lights change to red. They can sit down and they can get to work. One of the things that we're really doing differently with this is we're focusing on the hardware. There's not a lot of desk scheduling hardware out there, and those that are there are really kind of complex and quite costly. So we're focusing on simplicity and affordability, and we've designed this to integrate with other third-party desk booking software applications that are out there. So we're excited to bring this to market, and I'm going to bring it back to you, Katie.
Thanks, Trevor. One of the more unexpected and delightful ways we're bringing privacy to the office is through the Steelcase Work Tents collection. I love this collection. It was inspired by tents and actually made for the office. Well, hey, Pam.
Well, hi, Katie.
So this is the Steelcase Pod Tent, but tell us about the inspiration for the Steelcase Work Tents collection.
Sure, we know that we all have a natural desire for protection and safety, and so we started looking out in the world and we were inspired by tents. So we have the Pod Tent, which provides shelter and protection in the space, but still private. It's the me within the we. There's the Overhead Tent, which is a really dynamic solution that provides a space for collaborating and meeting in the open plan. As we return to work, that's going to be really valuable. There's the Table Tent, which provides protection on 3 sides and was specifically designed with a fabric back edge, so it works well with monitors and power. And then there's the Boundary Tent, which provides on-demand privacy and space definition. Its organic shape adds visual interest, and it can be used alone and layered.
Well, that is our tour today. Thanks so much for watching. As you can tell, hybrid work is here and hybrid work is here to stay. At Steelcase, we are researching what workers want and what workers need and bringing the solutions to help workers thrive. If you have questions or want more information on anything you saw here today, you can visit us at steelcase.com/new. Thanks again for watching.